Let's do a little video on using the artificial mussels that we sell here at Rocky Mountain Materials. We've designed these so that you could theoretically use these mussels as is, or if you want to add a little bit more color, I'm going to show you the design that we used here so you can add more realistic colors, whether that's some tans and browns, maybe some blue and purple, whatever you want to do. This process is really simple, and I'll show you how to do it real quick. So I have my artificial mussel right here. I'm going to grab just some really light grit sandpaper. This is 400 grit. You could also use some steel wool if you have that on hand. I wouldn't go too heavy with the grit on sandpaper just because you could compromise the detail in that mussel if you're using too heavy a grit. 400 has seemed to work good, and that's what I'm going to use for this video. Now I'm going to lightly just dust this mussel with my sandpaper. And you can see I'm starting to get some of those ridges there. And then once I've gotten the detail cleaned up on this, I'm going to take whatever color I want to add to this mussel, and I'm just going to do it with a sponge brush here and some PanPastels. So let's do a little blue, and I like to focus a little bit more on these silver areas that we exposed with that sandpaper. Do a little purple down here. And if you look at pictures of mussels online, there are so many different variations in color. You can be as creative with this as you want to be. Do a little pink. Maybe grab some brown for the base down here. This process can be really quick. Doesn't need to take very long, but just this small added effect can really bring that mussel to life. And you can see the difference there just between the two of them. I'll just do one more, maybe do a little pink color right at the top here. At this point, we're just going to take a clear coat of your choice. I'm going to use lacquer. It's going to give me a little bit more of a shine. And that's going to blend all those colors in. You can see how nice that mussel looks just compared to the basic when you receive it. But this is the design we chose to go with these so that you have some options and can really get creative with how you want that mussel to look.